Welcome to Brain Rules for Babies, Raising Happy, Thriving Kids. Babies are Natural Explorers by John Medina, which is me. This video series is all about parenting babies and small children, and I begin with two seemingly contradictory quotes about parenting. Here's the first quote. You know what the great thing about babies is? They are like little bundles of hope, like the future in a basket. Famous quote by Lish McBride. Here's another one, which is anonymous. Last night, my son threw his pacifier. I was tired and frustrated and said, "We don't throw things." Then I threw it at him. For many, parenting is the best experience they've ever had and also the most challenging. Almost everyone I know is surprised by the experience who goes through it. I know I've helped raise two kids into adulthood, and I know a fair amount about child brain development, and I was surprised. One of the biggest surprises is to discover that babies are born with a lot of preloaded software. And you have to reckon with that preloaded software even when it's frustrating. Now, in the research world, we didn't always used to think that. We used to think that babies were born as a tabula rasa. Tabula rasa means blank slate. This notion was probably promulgated by underfunded behavioral scientists who never had kids. Because if you have kids, you know darn well they come preloaded with all kinds of software. And it isn't just personalities that's preloaded. We now know that a great deal of that software is devoted to extracting information from the outside world. For example, babies are born with the ability to learn through a series of increasingly self corrected ideas. They are natural hypothesis testers, natural explorers. In other words, they are preloaded to think like scientists do. Nobody taught them how to do this. Nobody showed them how to think like scientists. Yet babies do this all over the world. Parenting, then, well, it becomes, all over the world, a partnership between the wisdom of the caregivers and the preloaded software of the child. And that can drive you crazy, sometimes reminding you of the future in a basket, sometimes tempting you to throw pacifiers.